They say the smallest machines may transform us before we notice. Nanobots, tools built at a scale the eye cannot see, yet powerful enough to touch the deepest structures of life. Researchers expanded these trials again in 2025, and suddenly the future feels close enough to hear, like a quiet pulse beneath our world. Imagine something smaller than a cell drifting through your bloodstream. It senses chemical changes, adjusts its movement, and then delivers a microscopic dose of medicine with impossible accuracy. You feel nothing, yet the machine works with intention. For decades, this sounded like fiction. But labs now design prototypes that swim, latch, and even communicate through tiny pulses of light. Early tests show these machines targeting cancer cells while ignoring healthy tissue. Some glide through arteries, clearing plaque with mechanical precision. Others slip past the blood-brain barrier, a barrier that normally stops even life-saving drugs. The idea feels unreal, yet the science is measurable, tactile, something you can almost picture brushing against your skin. But here's the twist. As progress accelerates, control becomes the real question. Not whether we can build them, but whether we can guide them in chaotic environments like the human body. Fluids shift, proteins cling, signals distort. A machine this small must navigate a world that feels storm-like at every moment. And while researchers build command systems, some wonder if these machines should learn to operate on their own. Autonomy at the nanoscale, a thought that raises the room's temperature. Electronics push this even further. Nanotechnology already shapes our processors, storage, and circuits. Entire boards are now built with components too small to pinch between your fingers. The world inside your devices grows more intricate each year, humming with unseen structures. You hold them daily, unaware of the cities of nanostructures vibrating just beneath your touch. Environmental researchers chase something even stranger. Nanomaterials already absorb heavy metals from water. Some can bind to oil, pulling it from the sea like a magnet dragging iron filings. Future designs may even break down microplastics molecule by molecule. When you stare at a polluted shoreline, it's hard to imagine the cleanup beginning with something you cannot see. But that is the direction the science leans. Here's your moment to think. If machines too small to visualize are shaping medicine, electronics, and the environment, who decides their limits? Who decides what they touch? Who decides what they learn? Would you trust a microscopic robot inside your blood? Or millions of them cleaning water supplies? Some believe safety regulations will evolve quickly. Others feel we are building tools faster than we are building rules. And then comes the philosophical echo. If machines become small enough to live beside our cells, do they become part of us? Or are we becoming part of them? Researchers debate this line, unsure where the boundary lies. As the story continues, new trials promise nanobots that mimic blood cells, carrying oxygen with perfect efficiency. Some theories suggest artificial platelets may heal wounds in seconds. Manufacturers imagine nanoscale factories assembling materials atom by atom. You can almost hear the hum of this future, faint but steady like a distant signal calling. But we are only at the first layer. The true reveal sits deeper. What happens when the first fully autonomous nanobot enters a human body? What happens when billions of them synchronize? One theory suggests they could work like a hive. Another wonders if unintended behaviors could emerge. The mystery sharpens at the point where engineering meets unpredictability. And so the question becomes yours. If the future is built by machines too small to see, how will we ever know when the future finally arrives? Could the first major shift happen without us feeling anything at all? Stay curious, explore the next mystery, and subscribe if you want to follow where this technology leads next.